Right, okay. Been off to do some stuff. Watching Le Mans on the TV as well, even on the computer here, but I can't show you that because that would give me a copyright strike. So there. Anyway, we have taken a bit of the bike apart, which actually proved to be relatively straightforward, and that's given us easy access to the electrics, so as we can wire off the back of the accessory port. So if I switch to the other camera here, I'll go round and I'll show you that. So if we go round here and we have a look in here, this, if I point from underneath, this is the back of the accessory port. It is powered from this here, from these two cables here, which go onto these two plugs here, and I have spliced in this connector here. Now that connector, I have a box of various bits of electrical bits and wiring looms from a box of stuff I got from 00 Racing, and I just find those the right connectors. And now if we come back over here, this is the power supply for the Android Auto SatNav thing. So okay, so that's now powered there to this. It's basically only a 5-volt DC adapter there. It's going into the back of the accessory port, which is going onto the main loom there. That provides 10 amps, so that's more than enough. Ultimately, this will connect with this little connector here to the end of this, to the SatNav, which is now mounted here. And I'm not happy with that, but look, I'm not worried about that for now. This is electrical connections. It doesn't matter where they are, what else is there. So the first thing I'll do is turn on to make sure nothing blows up. And what we'll do is we'll switch the indicators off, and that's fine. Now what we'll do is, I'll put the camera down. And if we look at the little Android Auto here now, we'll see, especially if we can get you out of the way so as you don't have a reflection, we'll see we have power there now. So that works, all the electrics work. I'm happy with that. Hopefully that'll connect to my phone in a few seconds, which it isn't going to. There we go. Oh, I'm excited, yay! So that worked. We'll go to Waze instead of Google Maps. There we go. So that works. The only other thing I want to do now is, we'll go back to the main camera. What I want to do now is, because I've got the fairing off, I can investigate mounting the SatNav on the top of what is effectively the visor for the instruments, and that gets it much further away from me, and it actually puts it in line with the instrument. So I'm going to have a look at that now to see if that can be done and if it fits. So we'll try that and I'll talk to you later. Right, so we've done a bit of refitting, and I'm a happy bunny, and I'll tell you why. I'll go to my other camera. This is now my SatNav, and it looks factory. If you have a wee look round in here, sorry I just banged the camera. It's mounted on this, and there's even a hole through that for a cable. So it basically looks factory, and I'm really pleased, and it all fits and nothing fouls, and I can get all my cables up in there. So I'm a happy bunny. I'm going to take the I've only fitted the windscreen temporary, just to make sure nothing fouled and everything fitted, and it's perfect. It really is. It couldn't be better. So I can basically remove that front bar here, and if you put the camera more or less where I'm sitting, it just couldn't be more perfect. I'm really chuffed. I'm really chuffed. Morning everyone, well early afternoon everyone, because it's Monday, and if you look behind me here, there is no scooter, because you should be able to hear the scooter outside over there. And if we switch to scooter cam, we'll see it's running away here. I'm also trying a new mic, so it'll be interesting to see how that is. So here we go, purring away like a kitten. Everything's done. She's been warmed up to normal operating temperature, and the fan is kicked in. Everything works, even though I forgot to reconnect the lights when I had the front fairing off, so I had to take it all off again. So yes, we're very happy. The navigator is just perfect there. It's just the right height. It's nicely behind the screen to keep it dry, and it goes on and off with the ignition, which is perfect. So all in all, I'm a very happy bunny. It remains to be seen how it, I think I've just killed a snail, how it rides, but we'll do a quick round the block shortly, and then hopefully this afternoon we'll take it out for a longer run. So that's it for now. This might end up being a very short video, or if something goes wrong, it'll end up being a very long video. I'll talk to you all later. Afternoon. This is going to be a very short wee segment, because I think, or I'm hoping, this will be the last of the recommissioning videos of the sim. Basically because everything's done for now. I'll lift up the other wee camera and we'll have a wee look. So everything I wanted to do with the bike is now done, in that it has been serviced and recommissioned. So service items have been oil, coolant, plug, air filter, drive belt, and recommissioning has been tires, pads, and a front disc. That's all done. Since I've done that, it has had a run, a couple of wee runs, about 30 kilometers. Everything worked as it should. Brakes are bedding in, but they're working fine. They're improving as I use them. The only other thing I hadn't done, which is nothing to do with servicing or recommissioning, is you'll see here I have mounted the Insta360. So that goes there. If we come up here, there's a quick release there, so I can just pop that. Now Insta's off and can go with me, because I don't want to leave it on the bike. Obviously, if I'm not there, there's a GoPro mount on the front, and that was straightforward. What I had to do for the Insta was get a mirror extender into the mirror mount here on the right hand or the front master cylinder, and that worked fine. Had to increase the diameter a bit for the clamp to fit, but yeah, fine, it worked. As I say, tires are done. Happy enough with the tires. I can't really tell what they're going to be like because they're still new and they've still got the nipples and the bits of sprue on them. The only other thing that I've done is, if we look over here, that fell off there, but we'll lift that up here, is we now have an OBD adapter. Now the bike itself is K-line, ISO 9 something or other, couldn't tell you. I do know that it's communicating with a Bluetooth adapter, right? So that's fine. We're getting to here. From here to Torque Pro on the phone, I'll have to work out the protocol, but all of that's fine. So that's the sim for now. Anything else I do is going to be maintenance and reacting to problems. Well, yeah, we'll find out. Consider it recommissioned. I think what I might do at some point is do a wee video of what I think of the sim. It's not the Honda, it's not the SH300, but then it's a different manufacturer and it's a very, well, it's not that much of a different design, but we'll get to that. I'll get the bike out of the garage to do that one, and if I can get a microphone working inside my helmet, I'll do it on the move. But that's it for now. That will terminate this particular video, and we'll be able to get back to my friend the petter here, which is waiting for attention. But yeah, it's been fun. The sim's been good to work on. This is the thing, well, I will make one comparison between it and the Honda. All of the body panels on the Honda were all held on with maybe one screw and one nut and loads of little clips, and those clips pinged off or broke every time you took it apart. The sim is all held together with nuts and bolts and screws and things, so nothing breaks. You put a panel on via its little tabs, and then there's maybe 5 or 6 screws or nuts, and it's really secure. So from that respect, it's actually a lot better than the Honda. But anyway, there you go. I'll leave it for now. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.